Journeying from jungle to concrete, capturing both the wild, untamed elements of nature and the structured, hardened aspects of modern society. From this politically driven, thunderous Chilean rock band, I'm here with...
I'm Diego Sagredo, composer and guitar player from Consequence of Energy.
Energy is always expanding and shifting, and from positive to negative, but I've yet to hear about the consequences of it before. No, what is the meaning behind your name, and how did you come together as a band?
Well, when we started, a couple years ago, we are all experienced musicians. We've been in the Chilean scene and other places in the world playing around. But it was weird because we started joining little by little. We know each other. For example, the bass player Pedro, I know him for 20 years. The guitar player, same thing. And when we were joining, we were doing jokes about the consequences of the actions and the energy. You know what I mean? When you do good actions and all this stuff about karma and all this stuff. So it was a little bit of a joke, and then it became the name of the band. And I was working, I used to have another band that I used to play a lot. And in that time, that was 10 years ago, I had a lot of songs I was reading, writing and creating some stuff. So I showed them some of the songs, some stuff that are new, and they said okay, let's do it. So I started hanging out with the singer Mikey Bianchi, who's part of the more in the hardcore scene. He's more into hardcore. I more progressive rock, Tool or Deftones, or I don't know, Led Zeppelin, stuff like that. So it was how we can put all this stuff together, all these elements, and also we work a lot in environmental action, we are from South America right now. Here in this moment, I'm in Ecuador, so we work with Aboriginal groups that take care of the Amazon, and we have a little reserve in Colombia, and stuff like that, And so we were integrating those kind of aspects, sounds tribal, percussion, flutes, Andean flutes, stuff like that, and also shamanic chants and stuff like that in the album.
Freedom! Your latest single off of your highly awaited upcoming album, We Are One. Yes. And get this. This was mixed by Garth Richardson you might have heard of from Rage Against the Machine. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. And Dave Shipman from System of a Down and Red Hot Chili Peppers. And Howie Weinberg from Nirvana and Soundgarden. I know, man, I'm just sprinkling all the names out there for you there.
Yeah.
But having all these names connected to this one song, it must have been one hell of a backstory. So please...
Yeah, it's the whole album. We produced the album with Garth. I met him a while ago when I moved from Chile to Vancouver, it's opposite places in the world, And I was playing with my band. This is 2012, and he discovered our band at that time, and he loved it. And we recorded an album at that time called Selknam. That's there's some Aboriginals from the south of Chile, and he said okay, but now the last album I recorded in Vancouver, Fader Mountain Studio, and he came here to our studio, Los Lobos Records. We have a quite cool studio in the beach. It's a surfer beach. We have 16 meters waves and stuff like that. So he flew all down here with Dean Maher. Dean Maher is an engineer who worked with AC/DC, Bryan Adams, and other big names.
Wait, so there's even more names. There's even more names.
Yeah. Yeah, so they come for a couple months. We were working the production of the album for 3 months or a little bit more in our studio. We were fully focused on it. We were, the whole band living in the same house, recording every day. doing live shows like with the people coming around. Like, it was a really fun process. And then he says like, okay, this is going awesome. Like, what if we talk with Dave Schiffman to mix this thing? It's like, okay, awesome. Like, he has worked with like, I don't know, like System of a Down, like Audioslave, all my favorite bands. I feel really relate with System of a Down. Like, they're huge down here in South America. When we were like finishing the mixing process, Howie Weinberg jumped in. We have worked with Beastie Boys, Slayer, and like Nirvana, Garbage, and well, I'm super happy with the output, like what we are doing. I'm like, I think it's one of the best thing I ever done in my life, you know.
Dr. T exclusive.
So tell me, what does freedom mean to you? What is this song about, and what does it stand for?
Yeah, well, freedom is more than freedom. Like, as the chorus says, like, freedom is still far away. It's like how we are all stuck in this society. Like, even though like you can have a lot of money, resources, like, but like the system indeed is like, there is no freedom, you know. Like, even though like you can live freely, but the other people that are slaves in a system doesn't create this, like, I don't know, like the perpetuity of, I don't know, like this weird system that we live stuck on. So it also is a self-reflection, you know, like what I'm changing or what I'm doing to change in the world, you know. It's not only it's not a critic about the system, it's a critic about ourselves. Like we get all comfortable and all this stuff. So it's a little bit about that. So it have a little bit of hope, but also is like a little bit of criticism of or self hypocrisy, you know.
Nice.
We're all a bunch of hypocrites.
Just announced. Well, not just. It was announced previously. You are playing Lollapalooza 2026 in Chile. Share the likes of Sabrina Carpenter, Chaperone, Skrillex. Oh my God, who? Turnstile and The Warning. Is this the biggest stage that you've played yet? And what is your favorite stage to play that you have played in the past?
Well, this year we are playing Lollapalooza. Actually, it's coming Deftones as well, Tom Morello. So it's kind of cool for us because there are like a lot of our influences and like people that we respect a lot. It's the biggest stage we have ever played yet. Yeah, here in Chile, it's, every day come around 100,000 people, so it's like big. And the last show we did was for 15,000 people, so we have like a couple of those scheduled too, you know. And we are in negotiations with a big festival in the south of Chile too that's like as big as this one. So like I hope it happens. So yeah, it's going well. We are getting a lot of attention of the promoters down here. And actually, as I told you, I'm here in Ecuador, and next week I'm going to Colombia to talk with the people who do Rock al Parque. That's a huge free festival in a park. It's around 300,000 people, so I hope we can do that too.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
You must be excited. I mean, I'm excited for you. Energy can be bent. It can be saved, it can be swayed, and it can be sent back out again. You can do a lot of things with energy, it's true, it is. Right. But if you could use your own energy to manifest anything, absolutely anything, without any consequences, what would you do?
Peace in the world, peace in earth, of course.
Yeah, I guess that was an easy one. Yeah, I would make myself at least like I would have a monster truck that I could drive out into the sunset with on a rainbow. But no, yours is way better. Yeah, peace on
peace on earth. Yes.
I'm manifesting you. Yes, you. Go listen to Freedom right now. Check it out right now on Spotify and all major music platforms. Get ready because We Are One is coming our way super soon. Wait. When is We Are One coming? Can we drop a drop date? So
yeah.
Drop.
Yeah, we are releasing. Well, you just heard Freedom, I didn't tell you, but we just released like a new single last week. It's called Into the Void, and we put a B-side on it. It's called We Are One Too. It have some flutes and stuff like that. It's a really cool track. So we're gonna be releasing some singles till December, and we are releasing the album in January. So I'm gonna send you a copy when it's ready, bro.
For me? Oh, I feel privileged. I do.
Oh.
Awesome. I am bending energy, so you follow Consequence of Energy on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at Consequence of Energy. Like this video and subscribe for more fun exclusive interviews, or there will be consequences. And then, how about you, Diego? What do you say, sir?
I'm Diego Sagredo. I'm bending the void here in the Dr. T Show.
Dr. T exclusive.